All right. Hey, first graders, Mr. Balam here. We're going to make a twirly bird. And this is a twirly bird that as it falls, it will spin around for me. I'm going to show you, I'll show you that, how it falls, but I want to show you how to make a twirly bird. So I've got a little pattern here. I've also got a piece of paper that is actually a twirly bird on the other side, but I'm going to show you how to draw. And then this one is another example. I just used a piece of paper that I had. I cut it sort of the same shape. And what I want you to see is that there's a line here that's going to get cut, like this one that's cut up here on this twirly bird. That's the part that got cut there, that green line. And then there's a little dotted line here that I don't cut on that. I'm going to cut a little bit here, a little bit here, and that is those are the only places that I'm going to cut. So I just made a little pattern. I'm going to do that over on this one as well. So I'm going to make the long line down the middle. I'm going to leave a little bit of a, because it's the dotted lines is where I fold. So, and then I'm going to make a little cut here and a little cut here, so that you can see that if I made that pattern, I'm going to cut on the lines that I just made. There's 3 little cuts to make. And whoops, I'm sorry, you probably couldn't see me do that. I probably went off the camera. Sorry about that. But I just took my scissors and I cut in those spots. And then I fold, and I fold, and that makes the bottom of my twirly bird. Up here where I drew the dotted line, I'm gonna fold one wing forward toward me and one wing backward that way. And this way I've made a twirly bird, and you'll get to see it fall in a different video. But on this one, I'll show one more time. So I drew where the solid lines are. Sorry about that. The solid line, and then this solid line, and this solid line. Those are the important lines. So an envelope or something like that works just fine, or some junk mail if you have. Be careful if you're using a scissors. You want to get adult permission and supervision if you're using a scissors. You'll notice I didn't even cut right on my line. It's just a guide to where to cut. Doesn't have to be perfect. You'll be able to, if you have paper and you choose to do this. This was the back side of a twirly bird. I just turned one over before to make the other side. So now I fold one dot toward me and one away from me, and I will have a twirly bird, and I will show you in a video how they work. Rectangle with 3 cuts.